So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Britton Covey now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Hurts to the air on first down. And that is incomplete.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick six? And, a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
And that ball is intercepted by Trayvon Diggs.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. Room to run at the 35. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 33 yards. They'll run with Dowdle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. That is caught by the tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Whoa! Down the sideline, past the 45. 20. 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run former K-State product Deuce Vaughn. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Josh Sweat there on the tackle. On the play fake, Dak. Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Now Dowdle. Open space to the 35. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys extend it to a 21-6 advantage. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Space to run inside the 20. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 7-yard line. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will score. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
That's into traffic, but taken in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50. Hurts again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to lead to fourth down. Again, Hurts. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey,
oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, it's Hurts. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. A second down throw for Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. A first down throw for Hurts. He keeps it himself. He is in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A first down throw for Prescott. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's down. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Burton Covey deep for the Eagles. A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go and the second half is underway. On the ground, it's Dowdle. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Cooks going in motion. Now a second down throw for Prescott. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are wide. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Second and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. They'll run the sneak. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives them a first down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it,
no chance at all. He'll go down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. When you're backed up, it's 2nd and a mile. There's not a lot of great options. What you're trying to do is pick up half. Give yourself a chance on 3rd down to extend this drive. That's exactly what they did here, keeping the ball on the ground. It sets up 3rd down.
3rd down and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield.
A big hole inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Cooks going in motion. On 2nd down, it's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's... Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will cut the deficit down to 4. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll begin here on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. The ball comes out.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. Here is 1st and goal. And in motion is Smith. Here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And he will power his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So on 3rd and goal, they run in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, The best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
They'll stick to the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's going to be caught. It's a touchdown for the moment.
Talking all that shit. Now look at your bum ass. Look at your bum ass. Oh, I love it. Do something now.
The kick is good.
Make me a believer.
The Cowboys have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Taking off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's second down and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball.
Bum ass nigga. You lost. Hey, you lost. How about that? Hey, you lost, nigga. You some shit. Run it back, you bum ass nigga. You some cut. Ooh, baby, you some cut.